So in this video, we're going to be looking at the DJI Mini 3 Pro and its capabilities at using ActiveTrack. So the first scenario is going to be like on the sidewalk. So as you can see, the ActiveTrack works pretty nicely when you are there, when you are on a sidewalk, but it does kind of lose focus of you. And as you can see, I had to bring it back to me because it lost track of me. Yeah, so if there's a lot of trees, it might sometimes make the wrong move and go the wrong way that you want it to go. So yeah, once I got it back, then it got moving and it was nice. Yeah, it was nice. I was riding a bit slow. To give it more time because I feel like in like a neighborhood I should be riding a bit slow, but I have to test it to its limits. So later in the video I'd be um, riding it faster. And as you can see, it was dodging all those trees over there. And yeah, so that's the first scenario basically. So the second scenario is the forest scenario. So on the left and right of me, I have some obstructions, so the drone cannot move sideways. So it has to kind of like stay in the middle. And that's a problem because these drones love to go side to side. So as you can see, it's doing quite nicely actually. As you can see, I was also riding slow in this situation, but I'll ride faster later. But it's doing quite well at recognizing that there are trees there and going out of the way for it. And as you can see, there's lots of branches and it just nearly missed that branch right over there. Yeah, but overall it's really nice. And then here, there's also a lot of trees here. So I am in like a mini park filming this, and as you can see, the subject was lost for absolutely no reason over there. So things kind of unreliable because sometimes it'll get lost, sometimes it will do perfectly fine. So so in here in this part, I raised the drone up, and yeah, there were some difficulties with the drone. So as you could see, once I entered here, there's a lot of trees here, as you can see, a lot of branches. So once I entered in here, it seemed to have been blocked by a lot of trees. It tried to track me back, as you can see. It's trying its very best to come back, but then in the end, it just couldn't track me. As you can see, it's really blocked. It's trying to find a way out, and I'm not moving it at all. It's just trying itself, and then it lost its subject. So yeah, I had to manually fly it back to me, which is not really that nice. I consider if you're buying a Mini 3 Pro, don't really trust its ActiveTrack. But I get it. Here, there is quite a lot of obstacles there. So yeah, and I also nearly hit that branch over there, which is crazy. Okay, so yeah, but this is basically what the test 3 is about. So yeah, I'm just gonna do one last spin with this. Then you can see, so it's kind of reliable in open areas, but once you get in like very crowded situations, it's not that reliable. But it still is really nice, just like swaying left to right a lot. So yeah, that basically sums up the test 3. of our video. So now, test 4 would be on obstructions on both sides. So basically, it can't move left or right in any way. It has to stay in the middle. So I basically took a U-turn here, so I could get back into that little alley over there. And as you can see, it's great at tracking when I'm moving left and right. So at this scenario, it could have easily just followed me, but for some reason, it followed me, but then it decided to go back. I'm not sure why it did that. It's not really that smart, and then it lost me. I tried to make it go higher, but then it lost the subject, so I had to unfortunately bring the drone back down and then redo everything again. So as you can see, I had to track me again. So yeah, it also takes a lot of time in this, a lot of time to track this, so I really consider buying a Mini 5 Pro, not a Mini 3. Anyways, once I got back, it lost me again here, I think. Yeah, see, there were so many obstacles here, and it almost bumped and crashed into the leaves here, because I was riding really fast, and it lost me again. So that basically sums up the test 4. So now we're going to move on to test 5. Now, test 5 would be the thick and dense forest scenario. So this is with a lot of trees. I actually got bitten by a mosquito here. But yeah, I'm going to be walking in this one. So yeah, first walking, and then after I'm going to run. So as you can see, there's a lot of trees here. And the Mini 3 Pro actually did quite well in navigating these scenarios. It actually did really well, and as you can see, there's a lot of trees and a lot of branches sticking out everywhere. I actually took a little U-turn at the end of there with a lot of trees. Then I saw how it did, which is really nice. So yeah, here I took a turn, and then the Mini 3 Pro was actually really smart here. So actually, it was supposed, it almost lost my tracking, but regained it. It was supposed to go through these 2 branches, but then decided to go to the side, which is much safer. Then I started running here, and yeah, it still did a great job of tracking me. So that's basically this test. So the next test would be for me to be running really, really fast. So test 5 was keeping up with a fast moving object. So I'm gonna gain speed here. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I went down here. Then yeah, I went down here, and then I was actually really, really fast here. So as you can see, it was 5 meters a second, 6 meters a second, which is really fast. That's like when you're in normal mode, the top speed for a normal mode, almost. As you can see, 6.9 meters a second on the info screen. But yeah, I was really fast here. Yeah, the Mini 3 actually kept up with me really well. Not like the other drones I saw on YouTube where they decided to stop tracking you. But this one tracked me actually really, really well, which was really nice. As you can see, I sped up here again. See, I really sped up here again. So and then I went in here with a lot of trees in here. And I was really fast, and it actually tracked me really nicely. Although it seems a bit laggy, but it really did track me really nicely over there. A little sharp turn over there. And yeah, that basically sums up that test. So the next test would be the casual riding in dense forest scenario. So it's basically still the 2 obstructions, and it just barely missed that neighborhood and watch community sign. It was really dangerous. As you can see, I was struggling to ride up this. And yeah, we're gonna see how it handles this, because last time it did a dumb thing and then it went the wrong way. But let's see this time. So as you can see, this alley has a lot more obstructions and trees. Like these poles, these fences, ginormous trees. As you can see, it's following me really nicely. And then it decided to nearly miss another tree. But yeah, it's doing quite well, and it did successfully track me here, and it almost missed another tree over there, which is really, really, really interesting. So yeah, and then here, the drone actually crashed. So what happened was it crashed right on the branches. I didn't see it for some reason, and then it crashed, which was really bad. I thought it could regain its control, because for all the other ones regain the control. So I actually had to find the drone because I lost it. So I pressed the start flashing and beeping. Eventually I found it. Really great feature of it. And then I got the drone back up. Everything was working perfectly fine. So yeah, then I continued on. Anyways, so continuing this, it decided to track me a bit further away. It didn't move. Oh yeah, because I was on Spotlight, not ActiveTrack. So I had to move it forward again. So it's really, this Mini 3 Pro interface is a bit off. Don't really like it, because like you don't have like those where to track your front, back, and all those things. So you have to manually do it. So yeah. I'm gonna be biking here again. So as you can see, it's recovering from past trauma just now, and it actually did a really nice job. It's really nice of it. So that was really nice. And here, a lot of trees here. It actually did it past here really, really nicely. And then as I took a massive turn over here, it actually followed me really nicely. Nothing was wrong with it. It was really, really smooth, really, really nice, which was amazing. And that brings us to the last test 7, which is even the same place, but I was speeding up, and as you can see, it tracked me really nicely, as you can see. And basically that sums up our DJI Mini 3 Pro test. So yeah, please subscribe and like, and I'll see you next time.